Hey guys, I'm a fish guy here coming at you video viewer request. Now, the viewer was asking about like the brown algae, kind of like that slime that kind of coats everything. And there's a couple of different things that can cause this. Either you got excess silicates, you have excess nitrates, you have inadequate lighting, you have low oxygen levels, and there's a couple of different ways that you can kind of help combat this. Now, the first thing I always recommend to everybody is monitor how much you're feeding. Now, when it comes to feeding fish, I only feed once a day. I know most people out there are going to feed 2 to 3 times a day, but it's just an excess amount. So, also, when you're checking out fish foods on the back of it, they're going to say to feed anywhere from 2 to 5 times a day, depending on the brand. And that's mainly because they want you to keep buying their food. Now, the more you feed, either they're not going to eat it or your fish is going to just produce so much waste that you don't really even need it. And then you're going to be having algae problems. You're going to have ammonia problems, especially if your tank isn't all set up and cycled properly. So, like I said, that brown kind of like slime algae type algae is a pain in the butt. I even have it in my tank right now. I basically have sunlight coming in through the aquarium or through the light going into the aquarium and just creates a problem. So I'm going to be running steps on how to get rid of that. So like I said, the silicates basically is a phosphate. Now you can remove this by a media or certain different chemicals out there that remove the phosphates. Nitrates, water changes, you can use things like Prime. They're going to help detoxify that and get it out of the water, but a good old-fashioned water change is the main way how to get rid of things. Next, inadequate lighting. Make sure that your lighting is proper. You're not either doing too much or too strong. If you are having a problem, check for any natural sunlight coming into the room. Remember, sunlight can bounce off of a white wall and go in. It can bounce off mirrors, pictures, anything like that. I know it sounds real little and real ridiculous, but it does happen. Next, like I said, if the lighting is a problem, don't keep the light on 24/7. It's definitely not beneficial to your aquarium. I know some people use it as a nightlight, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Get a nightlight. It's a heck of a lot cheaper to run the electricity on that. Next, like I said, low oxygen levels is one other thing too. So make sure you have adequate filtration on there. If you have a canister filter, use a spray bar. If you're using a hang on the back filter, maybe that's not enough, add another one. Or even add an air pump with an air stone. Now I recommend using the long stones. That way, you can cover more area. But also remember, when it comes to oxygen levels, if your water is really, really warm for your fish, it's going to hold less and less oxygen. So you might have to cool the tank down a little bit. Maybe your tank's running too warm. With some fish that's easier to do, some fish that's not. Say you're running your tank at 80 and you have platies, guppies, everything like that. You could lower it down to 74 to 76 and still be fine. And even those couple of degrees, you'd be surprised, will save a lifetime on that. When it comes to oxygen levels as well, when you're medicating your fish or certain chemicals out there, those will reduce the oxygen levels almost immediately and can cause some major, major problems in your aquarium. So those are the major things when it comes to this brown slime algae. You can also vacuum it up. You can also take a net. You can manually remove it. It is a pain in the butt, but once you get some of those things down, I will put everything that you may need down below in the description, different links that you can check, different products out that are going to help remove certain things to get rid of this brown algae for you. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this video, share it please, and also hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching.